I grew up always loving the movies. I think I've seen Singing in the Rain about 200 times. So with that in our minds, we said, gee, what if we could do a concept about the environment and take that iconic scene of Gene Kelly dancing in the rain and take it and put it in a rainforest and have an animal, in this case a little baby elephant, actually choreographed to that song and that piece of music. And we thought that was a great statement about what GE is doing in terms of helping the environment.
This is actually the first time that we've had an opportunity to do a commercial about all of GE's technologies, because this commercial is introducing Eco-Imagination.
It took a couple of weeks of prep to get the stage waterproofed, all the lighting and electricity kind of set up for all the rain and water we were going to be bringing in. It was a really big prep job. And then after the stage was prepped, they brought in all the greens and built this beautiful rainforest, kind of based on a lot of different rainforests in the world.
This is Coda, the 2-year-old chimp, and my name is Denise. We train animals for motion picture, and this is a spot with various animals, and Coda's going to be one of the animals in the background.
It's not really my choreography. It's really taking Gene Kelly's choreography and expanding it to 4 feet instead of 2 feet. But the reality is that a 4-legged animal can't do that or they would fall over on their sides. So, you know, it's artistic license, I guess you could say.
The unique thing about an elephant is the only animal with 4 knees. That's why we can use 2 dancers to duplicate the movement. And then we're going to replace them from pretty much the knees up with a CGI elephant, which will be totally created from scratch inside the computer. We shoot the actors in the scene, and then we shoot the background plate without the actors.
Johnny works in a very painterly way. He can look at something and logic it out and do it the most efficient, expeditious way. He's going to treat this like a piece of pure animation, which is the best way to treat it, and do the animation digitally.
The background plate was so we could go in and take the guys out. The reason we did it this way was so, especially on the water scenes, you could still have the performance of the 2 guys, their interaction with the grass, the water, their shadows, and they would later be replaced by a CGI elephant. So after we took the guys out, it kind of looked like this. Then we built the elephant in CGI. This is the wireframe, which is like the very start, and then this is the clay of it, the sculpture of it. These are all the controls and all the rigs to make his stomach jiggle, his ears flap. So after all that, he was put into the scene, and he was animated to the 2 guys. So you can see the legs are starting to line up, and he's starting to do the performance that the 2 guys had. Usually we have 3 or 4 jobs, you know, maybe 5 or 10 jobs running at the same time, but the GE elephant's taking up the whole shop. We got everybody running down the same path.
Going back around.
It's just basically about an environmental friendly company and the good that it'll do, and it puts in the terms of a fable. Very beautiful, very unique.
Water that's more pure. Jet engines, trains, and power plants that run dramatically cleaner. At GE, we're using what we call Eco-Imagination to create technology that's right in step with nature. GE, imagination at work.